let you know Thursday.
Yeah.
But if Travis finds out something tomorrow, we'll have a meeting on Thursday, so.
Yeah.
Make a motion to pay the bills, with the exception of B&T, pending the outcome of what we find out Thursday. All in favor? Aye. Water update?
Pretty good shape. Graves and electricians have been down there a couple days this week. Don't know what they're doing, but other than that, everything's working pretty good.
We got a one-time adjustment for account 132500 in the amount of $114.70. Make a motion that we give the adjustment.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Someone that had the hot water heater, the guy in the bird truck,
Oh, so yeah, right up here on the street. Okay.
So I got a question. That person has moved out, sold the house, I believe,
Yeah.
and a new person has moved in. So the one time a year adjustment, is that per individual or is that per car? Because
The person that got the adjustment moved.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
this is the one that had the leak in the middle of the night and they called and the guy came and turned it off.
That's still a thing. That was for him, not the person that's moving in. So you start all over again, am
I
I
would say
right?
it's per customer.
Okay.
Per customer, yeah.
Per customer as opposed to the program.
It's the same, it'd be the same house.
But they also have to switch it over into their name, right?
Yeah, it'd be different name, but it'd be the same house. I just wanted to make sure we're on board with that.
So if it does it again, yeah, okay. But then, yeah, because people moving in, we don't have the same right as anybody else.
And this water ordinance amendment.
This is here, just like what we, right, this seems to fall under the authority to do
A licensed farmer. Not me or you,
I don't have a
neither.
license in the city of Indiana.
Okay.
So I make a motion that we accept this ordinance.
Second it. All in favor? Sewer?
I had 3 loads of sludge pumped out Friday. Other than that annoying valve down there that needs to be replaced,
Who pumped it?
by the manual. Yeah, that valve's still giving us headaches.
Well, I had spoke to Jeff, and he was supposed to get back to me with the quote for a new valve, and he hasn't gotten back to me as of yet. Streets?
Other than that, we're in good shape on
Still
that.
being a problem then, or?
Continuously.
Still no pattern?
Sometimes they'll go for a day or two, never heard anything out of it. They'll do it 3 times one day.
It's not dry, it's just.
So
Dave talked to me a little bit about it, and he said something about maybe getting Vic to make a basket to sit down in there to catch a lot of them rags and stuff, so.
The right basket in what part,
Where it comes in and,
where it's at now?
yeah, and it catches it, a lot more of them rags and stuff, and it lets it go.
I was under the impression it came from the lift station at the bottom of the hill and went through that, but I might be wrong.
Well, I'm just letting you know what Dave said.
rags is just a general description of all the foreign crap that comes in there.
Right.
There's a lot of it.
And I told Dave, I said, if it needs a basket in there or something, get with Vic, Vic will probably put it in there.
Streets?
Streets are pretty much the same. We've got some holes I'd like to fix, but need some hot mix.
Lower Street's really bumpy. I heard down the other day, it's what?
North.
Huh?
North
North
Street,
Street.
all the way across town this way.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Fire department?
We have money to buy less than this up here.
You don't.
Do we have money to buy that? For the year?
Suggestion. Try to find a set of display gear or something because of the expense. I hope he sticks around for a long time. He's young, should be here for quite a few years, but I've seen so many firemen over the years come in and then 3 months later, they're gone. And
Problem I got with that is I don't have any outdated gear that will fit it. I have that gear to fit it 10 days ago, so you get the training.
I'd buy him a set turn up here then.
He's gonna stick around, I know.
You better, we know where he lives.
We got that on. You've officially been threatened.
Alright, make a motion that the fire department buy Dustin a set of turnout gear.
Second.
All in favor?
And last meeting, you said you was gonna talk to Joe and find out, or anything?
Nothing yet.
Joe King. I went and talked to him today and told him what we needed, about 1.5 acres to 2 acres. And he's gotta talk to the guy that bought the plant, cause he's got first option. And if he's willing to give us 1.5 acres to 2 acres, he'd let us know that if that, he's gotta talk to the King family, cause it's their name. And he said he'd get back with me as soon as he could. I talked to him today.
Imagine their insurance would go down if they had a fire station right next door.
And I asked him, he said, I asked him what part of the land, and he said like beside the dollar store.
You know, or further.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
said
fine.
that's what we wanted. I said, well, pinpointed it down to 2 different places right now. If we can get that land there, we'll build it downtown.
Right, yeah, the old spot.
Yeah. And the thing is we had the ISO come in on the 30th, and there was an issue with some training records, the problem been resolved. What it basically boiled down to is that nobody should have trained last year, we didn't log it. And that counted against us, because we didn't log their training. So from now on, when we have training, whether anybody's there or not, we're gonna log it, and that way we have proof that we provided the training.
Thank you.
Did that cost us anything?
No, not right now, no.
Take home proposal from Larry Tippin. And review capital assets.
So if you can take that home tonight and look at it, see if there's anything that sticks out, that needs to be changed. And the capital assets is one of the state board of accounts, findings, have been wrote up for it a couple times. They want everything listed and everything, well, they want the properties to be, depreciated out. They want, it's just, big governments tell them what they can do. But it comes with a price tag, and then there's an annual tag on top of it. I mean, you gotta,
Annual tag on top of the,
yeah, because it's gotta be updated every year. And then internal controls is another thing. They've got a video that I watched a few years ago that I didn't document that I watched it, so that didn't count. But Wanda and Troy and Vic, probably even Ronnie ought to sit and watch it. It's about, I think it's about a 28-minute video. It gives you the reason, so if you end up stealing, you know why you stole. It tells you why you stole. And about reporting, it's just an internal control thing that they wanna make sure everybody's. And if you pass the policy, then we may still get rolled up for it, because that policy wasn't quite specific enough. And I'm telling you, it's,
Is this the guy that was there today?
well, it's his company, well, it's state work
Yeah.
now, so.
Yeah.
But Larry doesn't work for them, he's private, right?
He used to work for him, and that's the reason why everybody says, oh, he gets along with them so well, and he's very reasonable. I mean, when you see thousands of dollars, it may not sound reasonable, but compared to the other guys, yeah. So,
So he would be doing the actual audit as well, or?
no, he's,
advising them?
no, he doesn't work for me anymore.
She wasn't there today.
All right, James Rooney,
Wants to take over the
flyover.
responsibilities of flying department. I don't know, Ron, I didn't know if the Lions Club has something to do with it, or it's just town property, town flagpole.
He said they've been having trouble keeping it on the VFW, that it just,
Wind keeps knocking off the building, the one in the park.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, if they're gonna maintain it, they'll replace the flags, and then they'll put a light on it, and it'll all be done up right, and
All right.
it's something we don't have to worry about.
Exactly.
we're going to allow the D to take it
Yeah.
over.
Make a motion to allow the bee to take over the flag in the park.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody else?
Very, yeah, I got a couple of things. Me and Jamie went to the trustee meeting last night. Linda invited Jamie to the meeting last night. And they're offering to give us $2,500 for an ice machine and $3,000 for a hose. That's what they agreed on last night at their meeting. So,
Well,
to let you know.
let me ask you a question. Why couldn't they take that $5,500 and give them turnout here? Would that be feasible?
That would be up to them.
It wasn't asked.
It wasn't asked for.
My question is, who asked for the hose and the ice machine?
I did, me and Jamie.
Did anybody authorize you to ask for that?
I guess not, my deal is then, I will not do nothing else for the fire department. I'll do my runs, I won't clean the place, I will take my TV out, and I'll just do my runs, and that's it from now on. Final. I'm just trying to help out, if he don't want my, if he don't want my help, it's fine.
I understand you're trying to help. The problem is that we've got more pressing things we need other than hose. We need radios, we need turnout gear. That's more pressing than hose.
So when the money is gifted, it is to be used for, just like a grant, what it says it's supposed to be for.
Correct.
Up to, what was it, up to 3,000 for hose,
Okay.
to do testing, and up to 2,500 for an ice machine, and we felt like that was okay to do that, because they use that to make money,
Right.
to buy things.
Keep
Fundraising.
money moving, yeah.
So those were the
Yes,
two.
you say $3,000 to do hose testing.
Up to $3,000,
If-
that's what I thought
if
the
that-
fees were.
Well, what it is, if the hose is busted, it's supposed to be replaced.
While we're testing it, you're gonna pressurize it to.
Yeah, if we pressurize it, we lose 80% of the hose.
Right.
We'll have to
They
replace
worked
it.
until they tested, can't have.
So,
So my question is, was it $3,000, up to $3,000 for hose, or up to $3,000 for hose testing?
For hose.
For hose.
Replacement hose.
For a replacement of the hose.
so, dealing with the fire department, that's what I'm gonna do from now on.
Okay.
So, and if you guys don't appreciate that, I'll give it all up. It's up to you guys. You're the board, you guys do what you guys need to do.
I don't wanna see you quit.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, I will not try to help him do nothing else.
Okay.
I put tools on the truck, so we'd have tools and stuff, out of my own pocket and stuff, try to help out, so it's done from the day, from day on, we get the problem fixed. My next thing is down at the depot, the brush. People hauling it from out of town into town.
Thought we put a stop to that.
Well, we got a sign out there,
Unless we're standing there, we'll never know it, because they sneak in, sneak out.
we caught one yesterday. He hauled 2 loads in. I told him, I called Donnie, and I told him, I said, we'll charge you $30 for these 2 loads. Said, no more till we find out what we're gonna do. And I think when the contractors come into town and cut brush, I think we ought to set a rate for the contractors to pay to dump down there, here in town only, not from out of town.
Right.
Just in town only. And, cause it's just gonna run it for all the people who are in town to take a little bit of brush and stuff down there, if not.
I agree.
I don't know, if you could set a post that'd be subject to vandalized or something, maybe set up a trail cam or something down there.
We got one we're gonna put up.
Illegal dumping.
Yeah.
So,
We had a mountain brush that we just burned, and it didn't all come from town.
and my last thing is, I was talking to Kevin and the guy that owns the gravel pit. They would like to put a gate up, just to pass the brush pile from keeping people from going back there to the water plant and back to the sand pit and stuff. And I think they're willing to put the gate up if the town gives them permission.
2 locks.
2 locks.
Ours, that way both can do it.
If the town gives them permission to do it.
Thought we said we would, didn't we?
I believe,
Well, we had to bring it up to a meeting.
okay.
You can drive them off in the river too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So if they're going back in there, just really tear up stuff.
Go back there, terrible, yeah.
They're going back there now, and they're coming up, still going towards the river, they're coming back towards the warehouse and the sewer plant, going out in that field.
We don't need to do that.
Right, in order for us to charge them, we're gonna have a ordinance. But if you just take a donation, call Donnie said, you can take them as a donation without anything. Just saying. And charge.
So,
If you're gonna charge them, sometimes have to.
that's the only things I got. So, if you guys approve it, I'll let them know, and
On dumping down there on, we have to have an ordinance to charge them, otherwise it's a donation.
We have a no dumping ordinance, period. I don't know that we have an ordinance that says we will charge you
Right, we don't have.
X number of dollars for that.
so what can we do about it then? Just no dumping at all, or?
You can ask them for a donation. Tell them we'd like to have so much money. All right.
Yeah.
Donnie on that.
Sure.
You can ask them for a donation if they want to dump for $2.
Well,
Or they can't dump.
the guy that came in today to pay, the receipt will say donation.
Yeah. Yeah, if they
So
can't.
if he hauled it from out of town into town.
Yep.
Right.
And they can pay, you can say, I'm gonna charge you so much, but when it comes into the office, he's gotta take it in as a donation, or we gotta have an ordinance, and put up a year
They're impossible to catch them all though.
for it to be legal.
I agree. Just, if that's in fact what you wanna do, the only thing we have right now is no dumping.
Yeah.
give them permission to put the gate up, or?
I don't have a problem with it.
Fine with me. They keep, like I said, they keep a lot of problems down. You gotta have locks on them.
Yeah, as long as it has two different
I'll
locks.
let them know tomorrow then.
Where would the gate be at? Where would the gate be at?
Just south of where the burn tower is, right there, that small area where they, against the bank and stuff, where they can't get all the way down through there.
So would the town have a key to it, like in the?
Town would have a
get
key
the
to
road?
it, and the farmer and the guy that owns the gravel pit would have a key to it.
They run back that road with the quads and the motorcycles, and then they hop over the hill, and they run around down and around the well house.
Right. Well, it's not only that, they tear up the farmland and everything else.
Cause there's a gate up at the top.
That part of town, that's where the water is. So,
Yeah, so let them know tomorrow. Make a motion that they can put the gate up.
second.
All in favor? Aye. If that's it,
That's all I got.
make a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
All in favor? Aye.
So you guys can think about that on the brush and stuff, and let me know.
So you can do like you've been doing, as far as I'm concerned, and then when it goes in the paper, you've got to, then he has to pay it under a donation. You can say,
Today when I was leaving.
you can ask him for